The time has finally come. Guys, hold the applause. Hi book besties. I have been waiting so long to say those words to a camera. You have no idea. I am so excited to be posting my first ever YouTube video. This has been long overdue, and honestly I was letting fear just hold me back from what I actually want to do in life.
Did you guys hear that? I'm scared.
No more of that. The brain is fully developed. I turned 25 just last month and I am ready to be a booktuber. It's in my blood. You know me personally, you already know. I was destined to be yapping to a camera and making book besties. If you like what you see, if you want to see more of me, please hit that big red subscribe button down below. And also please hit the little bell notification icon so you never miss a new upload. I'm going to be posting once a week. I will let editing Emily let you know what day of the week that'll be. Girl, I'm doing the fun part now and just filming and yapping, but I don't know how the editing process is going to be. I'm going to keep it so real. I also am already on Bookstagram. You can follow me at Emily Marie Reads. It has 2 S's. My name is very common, so I fear it was really hard to find a handle. I have been posting on there for I think like a year, maybe 2 years. Definitely like closer to 2 years. And honestly, I haven't been very active in the last 2 months because I've been super busy. I work a full-time corporate job.
A single mom who works 2 jobs.
And girl, I barely have time to breathe. That's enough about me. Today, we're gonna be doing a July TBR video. I am so excited for this. I have a little TBR jar on my TBR cart over here that has been collecting dust. She needs to be used. She's like screaming at me every day. So we're gonna use her today. It is July 6th. But I make the rules here. I have been slumping, so I have every right to be a little bit late to the game. It's fine. Everything's fine. At the end of the day, we're here. We're gonna build a TBR. Hopefully I stick to it. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You gotta stick around to find out. Without further ado, let's crack into this little TBR jar and see what my July reads will be. My foot is asleep, like I'm sitting on the ground. How do y'all do this? Also, why did I choose to film when my skin is literally having the most outrageous breakout ever? I'm like, girl, really? Like,
you had over a decade and you're gonna choose now when your cystic acne is coming out?
It's fine. Gonna pretend like my feet are not numb right now and just get into this. This is my lovely TBR jar. ASMR. Oh, you can see my face. We're gonna give her a little mix. Honestly, I wrote these a while ago, so it's gonna be a surprise for us all. Okay, we're gonna crack this. Oh, that was not that exciting. That was gonna be like, pop. I really just went in. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys first. Hopefully you can see. Can you see that? A book that has been on your TBR for over a year. That's embarrassing. You mean like everything? I am actually the worst. I am so bad with the TBR. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm gonna be so real, so here's some lore. I did a bodybuilding prep. Nobody asked, but basically I had like no brain cells, and that was a year ago. We're so far removed from that, don't you worry. At the time, I was reading Throne of Glass. I was doing the tandem read on like the Stairmaster for an hour. I know, but I don't feel like I really remember the tandem read that well, and because of that, I haven't actually... Hold my hand while I say this. You're holding my hand? Okay. I haven't actually read Kingdom of Ash. I'm gagged. I know, but it's because 1, I don't want the series to end. I really just don't. And 2, I feel like I'm doing it a disservice by not rereading the tandem read. Because my mom currently is reading Throne of Glass, she's on Heir of Fire. Or no, I lied, she's on Assassin's Blade right now. She just found out about Mr. Sam. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Lavender. Because of that, I actually think I'm gonna put the tandem read on my July TBR. My mom will probably be around the tandem read, and like I want her and I to like collab on the tandem read and then Kingdom of Ash, because like mother-daughter bonding. I just got her into reading ACOTAR. It's been a fun little moment. So I think we're gonna put the tandem read, which is actually behind me. I just organized my bookshelf, which, okay, the bottom, like this, please ignore. So ugly. Everything else is actually kind of giving. If I've been out of focus this whole time,
don't say anything.
It's my first time. Let me make the mistakes, girl. I promise I'll fix them. Damn, these are thick as hell and a little dusty. In my hands, we have Empire Storms and Tower of Dawn. I am committed. I'm committing to the bit. This is a pretty hefty start considering I'm in a slump, girl. I will tackle this tandem read in July. Hopefully, I'll at least start it in July because I owe it that. It's about to be a sad girl summer. If I'm reading Kingdom of Ash in August, I'm about to be bawling my eyes out on the beach. Sums me up, so it's fine. Oh my god, you guys, it's my first ever pick on this channel. What a fitting pick because I love this series so much. I'm still baffled that SGM literally wrote this at like 16. This is my first pick of July. Tandem read. Hold me to that. Next up, I'm gonna do, I think, 4 TBR jar picks in total. And then I will pick some of the ones that I know I'm dying to read because, again, I make the rules. Why would I stick to a TBR that doesn't include all the books that I'm like dying to read?
Can I lie? Can I fucking lie?
I'm a chronic mood reader, by the way. So that's why with TBR jar stuff, I'm like kind of curious to see how it goes now that I'm posting this because my mood be changing. Next pick loading. We're getting down in there. Got it. You're gonna see it first.
Duh.
Is upside down. I don't know. Enemies to lovers trope. Focus. Oh, good girl, you listen. First of all, I'm like legit unwell. Let me adjust, okay? That prompt was so good. It has me on the floor gagged. So enemies to lovers is actually like my god tier trope. This one, I gotta marinate, honestly. Like, I am Googling if this one book is enemies to lovers. Oh, you know what might be a good one for this? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go with Our Infinite Fates. First of all, good size. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab was my top read last year. So I don't know what that says about me, girl. I've heard that if you like Addie LaRue vibes that you like this. I should probably give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what the books are. The tandem read, I'm not really gonna get into that because it's literally the second to last books in a massive series. And also, if you don't know what Throne of Glass is by now, then like, what are you doing? If you want me to explain it, let me know and I will yap about it. I can make a reading vlog doing the tandem read. I think that would be kind of fun. I can go a little bit more in depth, but I like to keep things spoiler free over here. I'm gonna read the back. It's actually on the inside, but I'm gonna read the little summary that's literally in the book, so no spoilers. Shut up. I'm sorry, I didn't notice this. It literally says verbatim, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue meets This Is How You Lose the Time War in this fantastical and epic love story that defies death as 2 souls reincarnate through the centuries. Goodbye. Addie LaRue makes me physically ill, but I love it. Like, I think about the quotes in that book all the time. It is so lyrical, it is so poetic. It is just so gut-wrenching, devastating, and beautiful. 10 out of 10 recommend. So if this is literally anything like this, I feel like I'm gonna love it. Evelyn, girl, it's giving Taylor Jenkins a read, but okay. Evelyn can remember all her past lives. She can also remember that in every single one, she's been murdered before her 18th birthday by Arden, a supernatural being linked to her soul. Girl, that sounds great. The problem is that, well, let me just quickly say this. I think the problem is that she keeps getting murdered, but continue. The problem is that she's quite fond of the life she's in now, and her little sister needs her in order to stay alive. If Evelyn wants to save her sister, she'll have to find the centuries-old devil who hunts her through each life before they find her first. Figure out why she's being hunted, and finally break their curse, and try not to fall in love. ... again. So if that's not enemies to lovers, I truly don't know what is. This is Gorgina. I'm so excited to read her and I hope I like it. I have seen mixed reviews, so I'm very curious. I feel like I'm gonna eat it up. Mwah! What a good pick. On to the third one. Shake it up a little. Okay, we're gonna pick another. I want this one, but it's stuck. Okay, got our pick. You guys get to see it first. Oh shit. Low-key, it's just a book title. But you know what? We're gonna keep this in. This is a really hefty month though, girl fuck. I'm gonna be so real. This is looking like a lot, but these are just like good to have on like my priorities. So we're gonna be reading The Nightingale. I am definitely gonna film a reading vlog for this one. It's literally on my card right now. Oh, this is The Nightingale. She's gorgeous. Oh my god. Shut up. Oh, I got this from a cutesy little bookstore. From Armchair Books. It's in Whistler and it's Gorgina. It's my favorite little bookstore. They have like a little ladder and it like you know, you can like move the ladder. What do you call that? Rolling ladder? Yeah, I guess like a rolling ladder. And it's literally my favorite place ever, and it just fell out of this, so that's already a good sign. I'm gonna read you the summary on the back because honestly I need a refresher, so here we go. With courage, grace, and powerful insight, best-selling author Kristen Hanna captures the epic panorama of World War II and illuminates an intimate part of history seldom seen, the Women's War. The Nightingale tells the stories of two sisters separated by years and experience, by ideals, passion, and circumstance, each embarking on her own dangerous path toward survival, love, and freedom in German-occupied, war-torn France. A heartbreakingly beautiful novel that celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and the durability of women. It is a novel for everyone, a novel for a lifetime. Can you imagine writing a book, putting your blood, sweat, and tears into that, and somebody writes in the back, it is a novel for everyone, a novel for a lifetime? That is beautiful. That makes me excited. How many pages is this? 590. This to me was giving like Kingdom of Ash vibes, but clearly I'm wrong. That I can do. I can do this. I just need to do it. Guys, place your bets right now. Do you think I'm gonna cry? Or do you think I'm just gonna be like, no reaction?
Light work, no reaction.
Let me know down below. I personally think I'm gonna cry. I almost like hope I cry. Is that weird? I'm gonna be telling my therapist about that one. I love books that make me feel things. I love to cry. It's low-key a goal of mine to pick up a book that's gonna make me cry. So hopefully this one, that's such a crazy thing to say. Hopefully this one makes me cry. I have very high expectations, which is a little bit daunting. So wish me luck, honestly. Okay, we're on to our last TBR jar pick. I'm not gonna lie. If it is just a book title, I might switch it to a prompt just to give me some flexibility, because there's a couple books that like I'm dying to read that I would like to add to my July TBR, or we'll just add it. I don't know. We'll see what it is. But full disclosure, okay? Like I am manipulating this a little bit because it's my channel. It's my TBR. I can do it. So it's giving bartender. Okay. Last one. Make it a good one. Okay. We have our last and final pick in my hands. You guys get to see it first. That's giving upside down, is it? It's definitely giving upside down. Shut up. I am genuinely shook. The fates were like, girl,
Get to it.
the fact that my TBR is this lineup right now is actually sending me, because first of all, the tandem reread, that's been crazy overdue. Like, what am I doing? So I'm glad that's one that's on there. I did choose that, but like, duh. Like, there's no way I'm gonna get that prompt and not pick that. It just doesn't make sense. The Nightingale as well has been like living rent-free on my TBR cart, like collecting dust, I'm not gonna lie. Crescent City. My best friend Brandy right now is like hooting and hollering, let me tell you, because this damn book, because of me procrastinating Throne of Glass for literally a million years, I've been like, well, I can't do Crescent City yet. And she's like, girl, commit. And honestly, I am so scared to read Crescent City. Like, I think it's because it's an urban fantasy. And like, for the longest time, I just didn't even clock that. I was like, oh yeah, like it'll be kind of medieval vibes, which is my favorite. And she's like, no, like there's like phones. And I'm like, what do you mean?
What would happen if you just
Call Taylor up.
I obviously have to go with that. Me being like, if it's a book title, I'll use a prompt. No. This is a great start though, because I feel like I'm gonna fall in love with so many of these books. So, okay. Are you happy now? This is for the Crescent City girls. I'm doing this for you. The universe was like, get to it. Brandy, Janina, and Zoe, I know, are about to freak out. Hold me to it. This one, giving hefty, but I'm so excited. I really am. I am a little bit scared. I've heard a lot of people say that Bryce Quinlan, who's the FMC in this book, is like one of their favorites. I do know that there's some mixed opinions, and that's where I'm a little bit nervous, because for me, an urban fantasy is definitely outside of my comfort zone. However, I do love like a dystopian kind of moment. So who knows? Like, I know this isn't like dystopian necessarily, but dystopian books kind of have that urban feel to it. So maybe I'll like it. I'm sure I will, honestly. I'm being dramatic. It's just after reading ACOTAR and Throne of Glass, it's like my life has changed. I'm gonna actually read the back, because I feel like a lot of people don't actually know what this book is really about. I feel like I don't even know, to be so real. So here we go. Half fae, half human. Bryce Quinlan loves her life. Period. I'm so happy for you. Every night is a party, and Bryce is going to savor all the pleasures Lunatheon, also known as Crescent City, has to offer. But then a brutal murder shakes the very foundations of the city, and Bryce's world comes crashing down. 2 years later, Bryce still haunts the city's most notorious nightclubs. Girl, ooh, it's spicy. Seeking only oblivion now, trying to put the past behind her. When the murderer attacks again, and an infamous fallen angel, Hunt Athalar, is assigned to watch her every footstep, Bryce knows she can't forget any longer. As Bryce and Hunt fight to unravel the mystery, the threads they tug ripple through the underbelly of the city, across warring continents, and down to the deepest levels of hell, with one L, where things that have been sleeping for millennia are beginning to stir. Okay, interesting. This is giving me Nesta vibes. For sure. It's giving Nesta at the tavern. If you know, you know. I think that Bryce is a redhead, and if so, like, I feel obligated, like sisters, you know? This is crazy. I am so excited and so nervous, and what a lineup. Please hold me accountable. My girls will come through. I'm sure they already have been for so long, but I need you guys to also do the same. Okay, I'm gonna add 2 more books to my July TBR. I'm gonna be so realistic about this, like there's a chance I might not even crack the surface. Who knows? I'm gonna put my best foot forward. We will really try and carve out time. I will show you guys how I balance my current crazy schedule with reading, and we will figure it out together. But I cannot wrap up this video without mentioning these books. So I'm so excited to be holding this in my hands. This is The Exorcism of Fairies by J.L. Vampa. Bailey's bookshelf, mwah, love her so much. It's not even funny. I absolutely adore her, and I love her taste. I feel like we have very similar tastes in books. So if you like her, you might like me. But I gotta say, I saw her raving about this book and was like,
immediately give it to me right now.
First of all, it's giving dark academia. It literally says a dark academia novel, and Bailey loved it, so I think I'll love it. One of my top reads this year so far has been Nocticadia. Oh my god, girl, Professor Bramwell, let's talk about it. I am so down bad for that book. I think about it all the time, and she loves that book. She put me onto that, and she's now put me onto this. So I'm gonna read the back of it. She is the daughter of morticians studying botany at Trinity College, Dublin. First of all, it's giving dark, creepy already, and in Ireland, like, goodbye. I'm sold. He is professor of morbid anatomy, and the Fae are possessing the good people of Dublin with flora. It is said they are but lore. It is said they are but demons. It is said this is but a plague. Tick, flick, tick. The dog. Like, make my job harder, put a tongue twister on the back. It's fine. Tick, flick, tick. The clock keeps time with the candle until they all get sick. Wax slides down the gilded stick, and the Fae invade with bramble. I'm intrigued. I need to know what this is about. I also have never read any books from J.L. Vampa. This is a brand new author to me, and I always like to try new authors. So I'm very excited to read this one. Last but not least, this is actually a Kindle read, so I'm just gonna like pop it up somewhere on the screen, but it's Anathema. I was calling it Anathema for a long time. It's Anathema because I've been listening to the audiobook already and then also reading it on my Kindle. So that is the book that I ordered that is allegedly arriving, I think tomorrow or the next day, somewhere around there. I'm so excited. It's by Carrie Lake. I love Carrie Lake. She also wrote Nocticadia, so you already know I needed to read more of her books. I'm gonna read the summary, actually. I'm about 20, I think I'm like 21, 22 chapters in, and I'm eating it up. So, okay, so Anathema by Carrie Lake is a gothic dark fantasy novel. Are we seeing what mood I'm in? About a shunned woman who is forced beyond the mortal realm's forbidden boundary into a terrifying world of cursed souls and grotesque creatures. There are whispers about what lurks in Witch Nell, the forest where sinners go to die. The villagers call it the Eating Woods because what's taken is never given back. Only those who have lost their senses would dare go near it. Or the banished. Maveth Bronwick knows better than to branch the misty labyrinth of trees, but a tragic turn of events compels her beyond the archway of bones, to a boundary no mortal has ever crossed before. One that cloaks a dark and fantastical world that's as dangerous as it is alluring. Oh, sign me up. Take me to the woods right now. Zavander Rydane, I don't know, known to his prey as the Scorpion, is the coldest, most calculated assassin in all of Etheria, and he'd sooner toss his feisty ward to a pack of vicious fire drakes than keep her safe. Well, you say that now, Zavander. This is like a really long summary, I feel like, so I'm just gonna cut it there. It's giving plot, it's giving dark shadow daddy vibes, it's giving all the things I'm looking for. Again, I think I'm like chapter 21, 22 into the book, eating it up. Also, sorry, like I can't burp, but I feel like I need to burp, so it's, you know, we're just pausing. Moment of silence for the burp that I could never burp. Because I literally can't. I physically cannot burp. I don't understand. Anyways, this book to me is just like so intriguing. I am so excited. I think this is like the cure to fixing my reading slump that I've been in. So I am currently reading that. I'm not gonna lie, The Exorcism of Fairies was definitely like on my mind, but because I'm reading like a dark gothic fantasy right now, I think I might switch to something else in my TBR and then revisit The Exorcism of Fairies, and that way I'm like switching up the genre slightly. That concludes my TBR video. To recap, this is the stack. Ugh, just some light reading. We have The Exorcism of Fairies by J.L. Vampa. We have, drumroll please, Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. So excited. Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stevens. And last but certainly not least, The Tandem Read by Sarah J. Maas. I am so happy about this, like not gonna lie. I feel like that's gonna be really hard to top in August, so we'll have to see how this goes. I will report back. We'll definitely film a reading vlog for The Tandem Read, and also I'm thinking for The Nightingale. So let me know if there's any other ones that you want to see me vlog reading. I'm happy to do that, especially because why not? This is us starting booktube and I need to vlog more, so let me know if that's something you would like to see. Thank you so much for listening to me yap about books for however many minutes long. This is genuinely the most fun I've had in so long, and I'm just so grateful to be here filming this video and reading so many amazing books and sharing it with you guys. If you watched this far, please let me know by commenting. Let's do a crescent moon emoji down in the comments below. And if you've watched this far, you deserve a forehead kiss. Mwah, there you go. You deserve everything. I hope your pillow is cold tonight, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.